Johnson and the Juice Crew. To my three best friends, Mr. Johnson and the Juice Crew.
Hey guys, so that was the Dangerous to Go Alone part 19 for Tobi's the Hero. I'll just give you a quick talk through on how I did each stage. So for the initial sketch, I wanted something to be fairly dynamic to sort of portray that Rock was being a little bit sassy, a little bit naughty, given the lyrics that he's saying. So I wanted it to be really bouncy and really full of movement, with him not really staying still for any of it. So I tried to make something as animated, without sounding stupid, as possible. And this is what I ended up with. I don't put the lip sync mouth sort of shapes on when I'm doing the movement. I put that on later, which you'll see in the second stage. So in this second step you can see I've added the mouth movements. There's also a little bit of line art at the start because I've got to record it separately like a genius. But this is all the keyframes together. I decided to sort of do the sketch smoothly this time rather than doing a choppy sketch and then filling in the in-betweens later with lines. It was just a little experiment and it kind of worked out pretty well. It became a little sort of hard to navigate where my lines were in the program at times, but I think it worked out pretty okay in the end, and this is how it came out. So here's the complete line art. This is where I add sort of the frames with the mouth talking. Instead of it just changing from one frame to another, I'll sort of in between them so it looks like a smooth transition. As you can see, there's no frames where just the mouth changes, the whole face must move. That was my rule for this part, was if the mouth is moving, the whole body is moving, which is kind of what we ended up with here. And just a little fun note for the arrangement of Darkstripe, Tiger Star and Broken Star, who are the three cats in the background. I was like, well, the song is incredibly phallic, let's just arrange them in a phallic shape. So they're vaguely phallic shaped. I don't know what else to say about that. And then here is the colouring stage. Colouring wasn't too tiring with this one because the rock design was thankfully fairly simple, and it wasn't a particularly sort of gappy long distance shot that had lots of tiny little things to fill in. It was kind of fairly simple. And for the background cats, I find a good tip for doing background characters is you want them to be recognisable for what they are, but without being too complicated. So Darkstripe is obviously a grey tabby with very dark stripes, Broken Star is a flat-faced brown cat, and Tiger Star is a brown tabby with a split in his ear and a nick on his nose. You don't need to go overboard with the tabby stripes or everything because your eye isn't drawn to them for longer than half a second. So that's probably the best advice I can give for background characters, is simplicity but recognisability. And here is the final part once again. In terms of compositing, it was not really particularly complicated, it was just some omni lighting in TV Paint. The backgrounds is always done on Paint Tool SAI and then exported in. And that was kind of it. I didn't want to do full shading on this part because most of the other parts in this map don't have full shading, and I thought it might make it stand out a little bit for the wrong reasons, so I just did a bit of omni lighting, given that it's a sort of a fairly harsh lighting background and everything like that. So that's how I made that. I hope that was enjoyable, and hope you guys having a lovely day. Bye bye!